So next up, with performing fourth in the first semi-final, it is Latvia. Now, Latvia has been on a little bit of a non-qualification streak, and by little I mean I think it's nearly 9 years now, or 8 years, something like that.
2016 is the last
So,
time.
okay, right. So
Seven.
this could be the seventh if they don't qualify, but fingers crossed that won't happen.
For
So
my
yes.
mental being, for my mental health, please do.
Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not. But yes, so following Supernova, which came back again for another year, we have a new Latvian representative, and it is Sudden Lights this time. They've already tried to go to Eurovision before, but this time they were so lucky to actually win the selection, and now they are going to be representing Latvia and performing fourth on the 9th of May with this song, Aijā.
Don't cry, I'll try to say the right words at the right times. Sing you loud, please don't wake up. You still think we'll...
Now, Janek, I know that you are quite a big fan of this, so please just take it away.
It's just embarrassing how much I love this song. I was not expecting to love it as much as I do. Like I like some rock in this song, but I'm not that big of it. But there is like one band from the UK called Lovejoy. They are like indie rock, and they're one of my favorites. And just when I heard I was like, oh, this reminds me a lot of that. So I know in 2018 when they were taking part in Supernova, Just Fine also was my winner of that selection. And I think every year I was hoping for them to come back, and finally they did this year, and I am really excited for this. The staging that they had in Supernova I thought was perfect for the Eurovision stage just straight away. We have Latvian for the... I know it's a small part in Latvian, but we have Latvian for the first time since I don't know what year, like
2004.
4, yeah. So I'm like, this is 19 years.
Yeah.
20, yeah. So very excited for that, and they're just so likable, and I really like their music, and I'm seeing them live on Saturday, so so I'm really excited for that as well. But yeah, I really hope they qualify, because if this was in a semi-final too, I would say the qualifying is very much easily. But this time I'm like very much scared for them and for myself, because of how attached I am to the song. But yeah, I'm happy for the best. I can see the potential to qualify, because this kind of music is what there is an audience for that kind of sound. I just hope it won't be lost in the running order. But because I think fourth place is a great spot for them compared to different places they could have gotten in the order. But yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I mean, honestly, I'm hoping that they qualify just for your sake than anything else. So fingers crossed. Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, this kind of genre, this kind of indie pop rock, like this, at least in the UK, is an incredibly popular genre. Like we have quite a lot of bands that kind of go into
UK doesn't vote, it's my one. That's a problem.
Such a shame, if Latvia and the UK were in the same semi-final, that this would have gotten the 12 points. So like, because this like resonates with so many kind of people in terms of the genre, like it gives me sort of vibes to do with sort of Kasabian, Arctic Monkeys, sort of those kinds of bands. I really like those kinds of like genres, and this is just fits perfectly into that, but it's done in a way that's really unique in the sort of blending of the time signatures. Like it can take a while to get used to. It definitely does. Like when you go from the kind of 4/4, this is very musicologist based, but when you kind of go in from the normal rhythm of the chorus, then to kind of go into this kind of syncopated rhythm in the verses, it can take a little second to kind of get used to again, see like, oh, where does it come from? But I really think it's a bold risk from Latvia because, look, you know, Latvia's been serving quality for the past few years and people have been paying them dust, okay? Like for no reason, you know. I think for me personally, Supernova has been like a fantastic national selection, you know, with the variety of things that go on and a lot of the songs, they might be sort of Spotify friendly, but like they're sort of risky at the same time. And this just fits into the same vein as that. I really love their delivery. I think, you know, they really sell the song very well. And their creative vision, both for the music video and for the live performance, has been amazing. It can maybe get a little bit lost, maybe in the music video kind of version. I kind of, even to this day, I still don't fully understand the narrative behind that. But
Neither do I.
Look, it's one of life's great questions at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like, who knows? Maybe they'll never tell us what it is. So it'll just be a case of find your own meaning, and then it'll be like, okay. Who knows? But yeah, I'm really excited to see this. I do recognize though that this is the semi-final of death this year. So, you know, their chances were going to be knocked quite a bit. I still could see I could make a cake. I could bake a cake like Aijā. Anyway, that's 10 years ago. We don't talk about that. I could make a case.
10 years ago.
I could make a case for this being a borderline qualifier. I think it could just sneak in, which, you know, maybe once it gets to the final, maybe then it would sort of maybe come bottom 5 if that was the case. But to
Really?
get to the final, I think so.
It has a jolly potential in the final if they qualify.
Possibly, yeah. But to be
he's
honest,
very radio friendly. His vocals are really great, and if he decides to do the high note at the end, I think he gets some. They will get some jolly points, in my opinion. But I don't know.
True. Well, to be honest, I mean, even just making it to the final would already be a massive achievement for Latvia. You know, like a lot of the people who we interviewed during the time of Supernova, they said that, you know, their main goal is just to get Latvia back in the final. It doesn't really matter then about the sort of final position, you know, because for them, not having that chance to show off what they can do in front of 160 million people, that is something that they want to do and, you know, show off their music and their culture. So I'm really hoping for Latvia's sake, for Janek's sake, for everyone who stands this song's sake, that it manages to make it in, because it's bold and it's risky. And look, Eurovision needs these kinds of bold and risky songs, you know, even if they sound familiar, they're doing it in a new way. And that's the sort of core of what Eurovision is at the moment. So
I think this year is a perfect example of countries making risks this year. I think that's why a lot of people are like mad about this year, because I feel like a lot of countries are just making risks about their songs. And Latvia is a perfect example as well, because they aren't sending something unusual for them.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, you won't try, you know, if you keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting the same different results, you're not going to get anywhere. So if you have to try and do different things in order to kind of make it an impact. So fingers crossed, Southern Lights make it. You know, Latvia really needs this. So, you know, I'm keeping all my fingers crossed for them.